And let's begin with the Senate candidate from Alabama, Roy Moore, just commenting again on the allegations against him.
CBS 4's Elliot Rodriguez is in the control room with details. Elliot.
Well, guys, Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore appeared on Sean Hannity's radio show just a short time ago. He called the accusations against him completely false and misleading. He said he does not remember ever dating a girl without the permission of her mother. In all, 4 women have come forward to say Moore made inappropriate advances when they were underage. The allegations were first reported by the Washington Post and have been confirmed by CBS News.
And if they're true, he should step aside.
Republicans are doing their best to distance themselves from GOP candidate Roy Moore, but Moore says he'll never give up the fight. On Twitter, he said, "We are in the midst of a spiritual battle with those who want to silence our message." The controversy began Thursday when the Washington Post published allegations from 4 women that Moore made advances on them when they were in their teens and he was in his 30s. One woman claims Moore kissed her, took off her shirt and pants, and guided her hand to touch him over his underwear when she was just 14. Moore turned the story into a fundraising appeal, saying the allegations are, quote, filthy and sleazy attacks by forces of evil, urging God-fearing conservatives to help him fight back by chipping in a donation. Moore has shown no sign he'll drop out, and even if he did, it's too late to take his name off the Alabama Senate ballot.
It's too late to substitute another candidate to place that individual on the ballot as the Republican nominee, so he will continue in that role regardless of his personal preference.
Senate Republican leaders kept quiet when asked about the Moore allegations, but former GOP presidential candidate Mitt Romney tweeted, "Innocent until proven guilty is for criminal convictions, not elections. I believe Lee Korfman." The tweet also said her account is too serious to ignore. Moore is unfit for office and should step aside. Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski, who won her seat in 2010 with a write-in campaign, is urging Alabama's acting Senator Luther Strange to do the same. But Moore appears to still have some support at home. One county Republican chairman told a Toronto Star reporter that he would still vote for Moore even if he did commit a sex crime because he could never vote for a Democrat. Now, the White House issued a statement saying the president does not believe a mere allegation should destroy a person's life, but it went on to say that President Trump believes Judge Moore will do the right thing and step aside if the allegations are true. Rick and Rudabeh, back to you.